Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into some of the craziest attempts to stop Fortnite events while they're happening. You won't believe what some players have tried. We're talking about those huge, awesome, world-changing events that Epic Games puts on in Fortnite. Concerts, rocket launches, alien invasions, you name it. And some players decided they wanted to be the party poopers, the killjoys, well, you get the idea. Get ready for some unbelievable stories, hilarious fails, and maybe even a little bit of what were they thinking, because we're about to uncover the wildest attempts to stop Fortnite events. All right, first up, let's rewind back to 2018, the good old days of Fortnite. The game was at its peak and the community was buzzing with excitement. Remember the rocket event? Epic hype was through the roof. Everyone was talking about it. It was the talk of the town, the event that no one wanted to miss. This wasn't just some small update. This was a giant rocket ready to launch somewhere. No one knew for sure. The mystery added to the excitement, making it even more thrilling. And naturally, some players thought, hey, what if we just stopped it? I mean, it sounds crazy, right? But that's exactly what they tried to do. They wanted to see if they could change the course of the game. They wanted to be the ones to rewrite Fortnite history. Imagine being part of something so monumental. So picture this, hundreds, maybe even thousands of players, all gathered in one spot, frantically building, editing, and placing walls. It was a sight to behold, a true display of community effort. Their mission, to build a wall so massive, so impenetrable, that it would block the rocket's path. It was an ambitious plan, but they were determined. Can you imagine the dedication, the sweat, the tears, the broken controllers? The sheer amount of effort put into this was staggering. They were spending all their resources, all their mats, everything they had on this one goal, to stop the rocket. It was all or nothing. Some players even made it their mission to be the guardians of the wall, protecting it from anyone who dared to interfere. They stood guard, ready to defend their creation. They were like the Avengers, but instead of saving the world, they were trying to, well, it was a heroic effort in its own unique way. People were literally crashing the servers trying to get in on the action. The demand was so high, it was overwhelming. It was chaos, pure and utter chaos in the best way possible. The kind of chaos that makes gaming history. And the tension, you could cut it with a pickaxe. Every second felt like an eternity. As the rocket launch got closer, the chat was blowing up, messages were flying, excitement was building, everyone was watching, waiting, wondering, would they actually pull it off? Spoiler alert, they didn't. But the anticipation was electric. The rocket, being the unstoppable force of nature that it was, blasted straight through that wall like it was made of paper. It was a sight to behold. Years of planning, thousands of players, countless walls, gone in an instant. It was both heartbreaking and awe-inspiring, but hey, you got to admire their spirit, right? The determination and creativity were off the charts. It was a valiant effort, a testament to the power of teamwork, and maybe a little bit of delusion. They gave it their all, and that's what counts. But hey, that's Fortnite for you. Always full of surprises, always pushing the boundaries of what's possible in gaming. All right, moving on to a slightly less destructive but equally ambitious attempt, the Marshmallow Concert. Now, who doesn't love a good Marshmallow Concert, right? It's one of those events that brings the community together, creating unforgettable moments. It was epic. The music, the visuals, the vibes, and it was pure Fortnite magic. The kind of experience that makes you feel like you're part of something bigger. But of course, some players just can't let people have nice things. They see an opportunity for chaos and they seize it. They decided, you know what this concert needs? A little less music and a lot more chaos. Because why not add a twist to the fun? Their weapon of choice, the boogie bomb, a tool of mayhem and hilarity. For those who don't know, the boogie bomb is an item in Fortnite that forces players to dance uncontrollably. Imagine trying to enjoy a concert and suddenly breaking into a dance you can't stop. It's hilarious in a normal match, but during a concert, let's just say it's a bit disruptive. It turns the whole event on its head. So there they were, these brave souls, armed with nothing but boogie bombs and a dream to create the most unexpected dance party ever. Their mission, to turn the Marshmallow Concert into the world's biggest dance party. Whether people liked it or not, they were determined to make their presence felt. They were lobbing boogie bombs left, right and center, trying to catch as many players as possible in their dance-inducing blast. It was a sight to behold. It was like a giant game of dodgeball, but with music and a lot more flossing. Players were either dancing or dodging, adding to the chaos, and the chat going absolutely bonkers. Reactions were pouring in from all sides. Some people were furious, demanding that the boogie bombers be stopped. They wanted to enjoy the concert in peace. Others were loving the chaos, cheering them on. They saw it as an added layer of fun. It was like a giant virtual mosh pit, a mix of excitement, confusion, and pure entertainment. Did they succeed in completely ruining the concert? Not even close. The show went on, stronger than ever. Marshmello's music was too powerful, the vibes were too strong. Nothing could overshadow the magic of his performance. But hey, they definitely made their mark, adding a little bit of spice to the event. It became a concert to remember for all the right and wrong reasons. Okay, buckle up for this one, because we're talking about the event that broke Fortnite. I'm talking about the Black Hole event. This wasn't just an event, it was the event. The one that had everyone on the edge of their seats. The premise was simple. A giant black hole was going to swallow up the entire Fortnite map, and no one knew what would happen next. Would there be a new map? Would the game be gone forever? The suspense was real, and as you can imagine, some players decided to take matters into their own hands. Their goal? To escape the black hole? To cheat fate itself? Now you might be thinking, but how? It's a black hole. It sucks up everything. And you'd be right, but that didn't stop these players from trying. Some players tried building elaborate structures, hoping to launch themselves out of the black hole's reach. Others tried using shockwaves and launch pads, desperately trying to gain enough speed to escape the void. There were even rumors of players glitching under the map, trying to find a secret bunker where they could survive the apocalypse. It was like a real-life, or should I say real-game, disaster movie. Did anyone succeed? Well, that's the thing about black holes, isn't it? What goes in doesn't come out. But hey, at least they went out with a bang, right? Next up, we have the Galactus event. This wasn't just some random villain, this was Galactus, the devourer of worlds. He was massive, he was hungry, and he had his sights set on the Fortnite world. Naturally, the Fortnite community did what they do best. They tried to stop him, but this time they got a little creative. Instead of building walls or launching themselves into space, they decided to fight fire with fire. Or rather, giant robots with even bigger robots. Yes, you heard that right. Players were determined to build a robot so massive, so powerful that it could go toe-to-toe with Galactus himself. They were gathering resources, crafting parts, and working together like never before. It was like a giant collaborative engineering project with players from all over the world contributing to the cause. They were sharing blueprints, coordinating their efforts, and even arguing over the best design for the robot's laser eyes. And let's not forget the sheer scale of this undertaking. We're not talking about some piddly little robot here. We're talking about a mega robot, a titan of metal and gears designed to take on a being that eats planets for breakfast. Did they succeed? Well, let's just say that Galactus is still out there somewhere, but the Fortnite world is still intact. So I'll let you draw your own conclusions. And finally, we have the Travis Scott concert. This was not just any ordinary concert, but a groundbreaking event that took the gaming world by storm. Now, this wasn't just any concert. This was a full-blown, in-game experience, complete with giant Travis Scott avatars, mind-blowing visuals, and music that shook the very foundations of the Fortnite world. It was a spectacle that left everyone in awe. But of course, some players just can't resist the urge to get up close and personal, even if it means ruining the experience for everyone else. They were determined to make their presence felt, no matter the consequences. Their goal? To get as close to Travis Scott as possible, no matter the cost. They wanted to be right there, in the thick of the action, feeling like they were part of the show. Now you might be thinking, what's so hard about that? Just walk up to him. But it wasn't that simple. But remember, this was a live event with millions of players all vying for the same prime spot. It was a virtual battlefield with everyone trying to outmaneuver each other. It was like trying to find a needle in a haystack, except the haystack was made of dancing avatars, and the needle was a giant fire-breathing Travis Scott. The chaos was both exhilarating and overwhelming. Some players resorted to using emotes and building techniques to try and push their way to the front. They were determined to get the best view possible. Others tried using glitches and exploits to teleport themselves closer to the stage. They were willing to bend the rules to get what they wanted. There were even reports of players using their microphones to scream at the top of their lungs, hoping to get Travis Scott's attention. They wanted to be noticed, to stand out in the crowd. It was pure, unadulterated chaos, and it was glorious. The energy was electric and the excitement was palpable. Did they succeed? Well, some players did manage to get pretty close, but I doubt Travis Scott even noticed them. He was in his element, performing for a massive virtual audience. He was too busy putting on an epic show for the rest of us. His performance was unforgettable, leaving a lasting impression on everyone who witnessed it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments which attempt you found the most surprising. From building walls to stop a rocket, to challenging Galactus to a robot duel, Fortnite players never cease to amaze with their creativity and determination, and maybe a little bit of craziness. What will they think of next? Until next time, stay awesome!